following podcast contains mature language and adult discussion.
Wrestlingus show. Yeah, we back, boy. Wrestlingus show. Fuck those we ignore. Wrestlingus show. Too hard for the meat. Wrestlingus show. On the air every week.
Welcome to the Wrestlingus show, ladies and gentlemen. We're a little bit late for those who are paying, obviously. But when I say late, I mean by, a couple hours.
Hours. It's the same
not
day.
Yeah, it's same day. It's not like, oh, well, we decided 3 days later. Other shows do this. We give you all the time when you need it.
Then again, people who subscribe on, that are across the pond, they're listening to it the next day anyway. So
yeah,
it's no different.
So I'm doing the overnight at my mother's right now. So so it might sound a little bit different for you guys because I got the old AirPods in and we're doing this over the iPad on my side. So Fausti is at the helm. Hopefully there won't be any echoes on his side.
Hopefully there's no echo. Hello.
I listened to the fucking Suit Show. All Elite Williams is a great fucking name, by the way. Faust, may I say, I listened to the Suit Williams.
Mm-hmm.
I find Suit to be very, very fucking good.
Yeah.
He's
smart.
Good.
He knows his shit.
And it's good. He has the good comedy.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. See, here's the thing. I need to listen to him when he's not with one of us to get an idea.
Well, he used to do a show.
Does he not do the Mel show anymore?
Oh, that's been dead for a while. That's been buried.
Really? So does Mel even do a show anymore?
No, I don't even think she watches wrestling anymore.
Get out of here. She's busy jerking off to Japan.
She was.
Really? So there is no more Smart Sports, huh?
It's been a while.
Faust, who would fucking know? You know what else has been a while? I'll get to it in this show because I do have a callback. However, I wanted to make Suit an offer, Faust. Out of my money that we get from Patreon, I'm willing to cut him in if he wants to do a show, but he's kind of got to get somebody to do a show with.
Right.
And just do a fucking wrestling show because I really think he's fucking good. But he needs to be heard. And you know what's funny? He beat me to my fucking line when he said, "Hold on, let me turn on the light. It's getting dark in here." Faust, I said it out loud before he did in the car, where he said I might have to smile so people could see me. I said he fucking beat me to it. He knows us well too well. I think Suit's fucking great.
The last Smart Sports went out November 18th, 2022. So we're coming up on a year.
A year of no more. I guess she was like, well, fuck these 35 downloads every week.
There you go.
And, you don't keep up with it. God knows we know about it all. I mean, we've done it for fucking 9 years. 9 years.
Shit.
9 years. Let's make a fucking couple bucks. So, but, yeah, hit me up, Suit. Let me see what your ideas are, and let's broker a fucking deal. Because I would like to put a Suit in on the network. It's another fucking show, Faust. It's another fucking show on the network that we don't have to fucking do. So
Suit reviews ROH.
Oh no. It would, Faust, it would have to probably do with fucking AEW.
Yeah.
You know what? There's 5,000 AEW shows, Faust. We give him 2 and we fucking take 2.
There you go.
That's the way. So what the fuck did I miss here, Faust? Big shows on commentary. Oofa, may I say? First of all, I'd like to say oofa. Some people aren't meant just because they were wrestlers, Faust. They don't have to be commentators.
So was your recording like mine where you hit play and the match is already going?
It seemed to be, and I said, wait a minute. It starts with a commercial. Like, they start and it goes, "We're going to be right back." And I go,
"Oh no!" When I hit play, the match was already going on. I go, "When did this start?" Like, because I think baseball was on earlier. So instead of like having the post game show extend to when Rampage started, I think they just started Rampage early.
That's insane.
Yeah, it's very
just another
weird
AEW fucking thing.
And it wasn't by much. It was maybe like 5-10 minutes. Because it starts off match in progress. I'm like, well, Rampage usually always in progress, but you at least have a little
that's why it was
Rampage opening, and it's Friday night. You know what that means. And we're already in the ring with the Hardys and Brother Zay versus 2.0 and Garcia.
Yeah.
And
That's
I go,
why
okay.
it was very hard for me to figure it out what the fuck was going on.
And when I heard Big Show talking, I'm like, okay, this isn't a repeat from last week because I feel like I've seen this match before.
Yeah. So I go, okay. And here's the first thing I think, because mine starts off with, we'll be right back with picture in picture. So I'm thinking this is the way Rampage is, where they have a match starting, but they're shoving a commercial immediately. And the first thing I think is, oh, they have to make up for the no commercial Tuesday. So now they're just fucking jamming as many commercials as they can. I'm like, oh, that's smart. Now they're like, oh, well, we'll make it up on the back end of the show that nobody watches.
Meanwhile, it's a different channel, though, because this is TNT and Dynamite's TBS. And,
like you and Suit said, I don't know what channel either is on,
It's Turner.
I know it was backwards. The TBS title was on TNT. That's what the problem was, right? It was backwards. So it's Matt, Jeff, and Zay versus the former Jericho group. Garcia takes out Zay for the win. And the main thing here is that Mud Pie is pissed from him dancing. He don't want him dancing.
You don't want him being entertaining anymore.
Yeah, stop with the dance. As you guys said, the remarkable Renee is with Penta.
Very remarkable.
So this is odd because to see Penta even with a mask with no makeup is weird.
Makeup, yeah.
I go, who's that? I can't tell. Now he's just a fucking lucha guy.
Right.
They're asking him about Phoenix, and the Bang Bang Gang shows up, saying, "Oh, your brother got no gold, not like us," and so they get into fucking some shit. He's mocking him, mocking.
And then it's funny because Penta talks English, and he goes, "Well, at least when my brother was champ, he earned that belt." And then fucking Alex. Penta says, I'm like, yeah, we know what he just says. He just spoke English.
Fucking shit. And he's like, hey, I don't want to lose my job. Stop speaking English.
Yeah.
Renee in the back again with former JS. Mud Pie is saying, I don't know what it is, but that dancing, I can't stand it. I laugh at this, man, because he's just like, I don't know what it is. I can't stand it.
And then the other one, Angelo's like, hey, we finally actually won a match. Maybe the dancing works. And then Jake's like, let's just squash this. Let's just move on.
Yeah, he's like, all right, we won a match. Fuck it. Lethal versus Trent. Why the fuck? This goes back to my doink observation of the donkey sound in the fucking music, right? Here's another observation, Faust. Why, when the fucking best friends fucking video comes on their little Titantron, why is Ghostface Killer on the fucking screen?
I have no idea. Didn't even
probably never even noticed it, right?
Nope, I don't think I've even noticed.
The fucking Scream mask shows up.
That's and very odd.
Yeah, very fucking odd. I'm like, what the fuck? Who cares about this match?
Lethal injection.
Damn well, Lethal's gonna fucking win this thing. Whatever. Really good shit I liked here with Santana and Ortiz. Their segments are good because they talk about their beef for years and how they were, and all their history. And so they're face to face, yelling at each other kind of shit. I said, this is good. Unlike the Punk stuff, these guys could work together, actually.
Right.
Even with a problem. Emmy versus Sky. This fucking former Freddie Mercury, right? Versus Sky. I laughed that Sky does everything that she did as a good guy, except she doesn't smile.
No smile. Her makeup's a little different.
She winks.
Yeah.
She winks. And that's almost like I'm faking this. Like I'm still nice. Look, yeah. Yeah, she has eye
We'll see where this goes.
True life, see where it goes. The Big Show says, Penta says, the Big Show says during this match, those steel steps weigh 200 pounds. Those hollow fucking steps weigh 200 pounds. Code Blue win. I love that she's got nut all over her face and now she's evil, Faust. She got spit in her face and now she got an attitude. She got remarks.
Attitude in the remarks.
And remarks. The Authors of Pain versus Claudio and Yuta.
Whatever.
It's an odd show. And Faust, here's where you might be talking about with the beginning thing. Show ends at 55.
Yeah, I think it just started
5 minutes.
5 minutes early.
5 minutes. Okay.
It's not like the old school TBS or TNT. Everything starts 5 minutes after,
5.
right?
That was always good.
This was really a big nothing show.
Which one? Rampage?
Rampage. Like nothing happened.
Yeah. I was gonna say Collision too. Okay.
Yeah. We'll get there. Let's talk about it.
I like something Suit said too, and I'll bring it up on probably this next thing. So Collision, Edge talks in the ring, Faust.
Yeah, no promos. But Saturday Night Main Event, it was just straight to Sir Elton John. And then you know what was weird though?
They're like, fuck our effort. Fuck it.
Yeah, Shivani's out there, right? And he introduces us, he welcomes us to the show like they love to do with the wrestling, right? But was this on yours too, where the screen kind of got small, like if it was at the end of a movie and they're like showing what's coming on next, and you'd have like the credits running underneath? That's kind of how my screen got. I
think you're right.
Like it got smaller, and then there was like a big border, and I'm like waiting for credits, but there was nothing, I don't know. I think it was just like a production.
Why are they such a fucking wreck?
I don't even think this is their fault. This is like on the Turner end.
Yeah, but Jesus Christ, it's always something. It's like no matter what, it's on them. Edge talks in the ring. Christian shows up with Nick and Lucha, but with security.
But do you like when when he's out talking first, right? Like he's like, I want to retort, and he keeps turning his back to the camera because he's like, Jesus, it's empty.
I'm talking to fucking no one.
I was waiting for him to pull the Cody. Let me apologize for keep turning my back on the camera. I need to talk to where the actual people are in this crowd.
And he's from a place, Faust, that knows to always face the camera.
Mm-hmm.
So for him to be turning, there's no one there. He's going to be like this now, Faust, when he talks. Because you're going to talk to the people in the front.
Yeah.
You can't talk straight.
Uh-huh.
Starks and big old Bill show up, Faust, because Brian shows up later, though, and says tonight him and saying Dino and Nick are banned tonight from the match.
Right. This security they have out there, right? It's weird because you got all the guys in the security, all the guys in the security shirt, like, okay, all the local indie guys,
sure.
Right? But then you got the random tall guy in a suit.
Yep.
And I'm like, is this going to be like somebody? Like, is this?
Yeah.
Who's this guy? Right. But then, I mean,
for no reason. Nothing. Yeah. The turd in the punch bowl.
So what do you think about Edge and Starks?
So here's
some live rounds.
I'll give you some back and forth, Faust. Don't look at me with your bug eyes. It's your stupid silk slacks. You didn't take style from that other place.
Mm-hmm.
Vanilla midget version of The Rock. Oh, you really set me over the edge. Jesus fucking Christ.
And then it's like a shoot because Edge groans. He's like, ugh, really?
I know. And then he goes
on the mic
to say something else, and he's just like, whatever. And I'm like,
mm-hmm.
Yeah, you got to calm down a little bit. But, I would love to know how it went on in the back. Like,
yeah.
Did Edge find offense with the bug eyes comment? And
maybe,
that fucking,
I don't know.
I'm tired of being called bug eyes.
The unintentional visual comedy about this is Starks has to tell the big guy in the suit, hunch down, because the dude's fucking way taller than him. I think there you are. Your audio cut out for a second, but there you are.
Okay. FTR shows up, and they're all bandaged up, but they said they'll still fight. Security fights.
But
all security fights, not the other guys.
Yeah, and it was weird because FTR was like making excuses, almost like they're bad guys. They're like, listen, we defended our titles, even though they told us we shouldn't, but we're fighters, and like even the other guy said the same thing. Like, yeah, we went against doctor's orders and we defended our titles, but it's okay. We'll work our way back up.
Yeah, that is weird. So we were like, are they really hurt? But then they're fighting here. So you go,
yeah.
All right. MJF with the Crafts standing up for Jews.
Oh boy. Julian Edelman.
Yeah.
I didn't realize Kraft is that much of a zombie. Like he's
I've
very
known
not all
for
there
a little bit now. He's really, yeah. It's like he hit a wall real quickly.
He could be president.
You wouldn't even know the difference. It's had more success. Faust, I was waiting for them to spin a menorah.
You spin a dreidel. And quit it with the
We're gonna make some fucking latkes and pank. Sorry, as we go into
nobody cares about the people in Sri Lanka.
Oh God! All we do is entertain each other in this show. Oh God! Okay, here's the funny thing with this MJF shit. I said it's almost like he had to say, "I just want to show people that Jews are humans too." It was that weird because he goes, "I wanted to show people that Jews can be engaging and can be witty," and it was like. You have to let people know that Jews are capable of being fucking charming?
Yeah.
And like, what?
I was waiting for him to say, Jews are hated on more than the blacks. I was waiting for that to come out.
Us and the fucking blacks, we're like brothers. Everyone hates us. Willie Mack versus Joe for the TV title, who's I didn't know until Suit said that Joe's had this title for fucking 50 years. It doesn't seem like
no idea too. Yeah, Willie Mack 2-2, but he's getting a title shot, so good for him.
I remember he got let go from WWE ages ago. Remember that? That was like, who's he? Yeah, he was in NXT, and he was just because he could fucking move for a fat guy. And
right.
Like, all right.
Yeah, because I remember when what's his name got signed?
Indubitably.
Keith Lee, when he got signed to NXT, I'm like, who's this bootleg Willie Mack? And then it turns out, Keith Lee's way better than Willie Mack.
He's the rich man's Willie Mack.
It's just like the big black guy that looks old. Like Willie Mack looks way older than he
looks homeless, is what he fucking looks. Him and the fucking guy who was in TNA, who was on 205 and got in trouble. Who looks like he smells.
Yes,
and he has a star shaved in his fucking head.
Yes,
right.
I know exactly.
And he was
who
a champion,
about, but I can't think of his name. Yeah, he was champ over there.
Yeah, it was like, what the fuck?
Willie Mack is like a good indie wrestler. Like we saw him on indie shows here. Like
we saw
but on TV.
This is interesting, funny, Faust. Lana is interviewed in the back. She'll be Lana to me. I don't care.
Yes.
Lana's interviewed in the back with a message for future clients. If you feel you are being overlooked, I could help you. Okay, that's fine. Mario Andretti fucking walk into this thing. This is the greatest. This is the greatest fest. The fucking the Oscar goes too. He shows up and he goes, I think my career could use your help. And he goes, and remember, I'm only one call away. And the acting is fantastic, right? And then he goes to leave. And he does all right, 1-2 step, now turn around. And he goes, and if you don't know, I'm Action Andretti, and now you know. And then he leaves and walks away, right? His back is turned and he is leaving, and she goes, nice to meet you. She's another dullard who can't.
And then Lexi and Lana giggle like schoolgirls. They're like,
like he's a hot chick, right? And like a fucking hot boy talking.
Yeah. I'm a call away, even though let me tell you who my name is afterwards. Why didn't you give him how do we know she has his number? I don't know.
And here's the problem. You ready for this? Here's something that you're not seeing a part of that. I'm just a call away. He leaves. And she goes, I can't wait to get a call.
Right.
What the fuck? Fuck, man.
And I thought it was funny too, because the whole and her whole premise was like, if you like someone else is getting all the spotlight and this and that, whoever goes with her, she's gonna steal the spotlight anyway. So that's kind of the ironic thing about it too.
I'm like, manage Andretti. Fucking Christ. Juice versus Christopher Daniels.
Another jobber match.
There you go. After we get the knife on one knee, Faust proposing to Juice. Puts on the ring on the hand, and he fucking clocks Daniels, right? and then he pees on him. You like that? I know the
I
boss
don't know
like
why.
that.
That's fucking funny.
He says he doesn't need a ring to knock people out. And this is from TJ Maxx. And it's cubic zirconium.
He said pubic zirconia.
He said pubic?
I rewound it.
I
He
didn't
said
even hear
pubic.
that.
$24.99. It ain't the ring, it's the left hand of God, and I don't need anything on it. So he says he's gonna win.
He's quickly becoming a favorite. Easily.
I'm gonna win the Dynamite diamond ring, and then I'm gonna pawn it. We're gonna go on vacation.
We're gonna go on vacation.
And then
you go like this fast? We go casino.
And then the knife says this is all MJF's fault since he attacked with the devil mask. So they're calling back to then, even though we haven't had any follow-ups. We haven't had any more attacks.
And I wrote that, and I said, well, maybe something will happen here, so I better not almost write it. But I'm like, one time this happened, and never fucking since. What a joke. What the fuck?
I figured there'd be more teases because the pay-per-view's not for a few more weeks. I figured, okay, we got storyline to kind of tease it for a while, but I don't know.
So Dustin promo, Faust, ready for this one?
Yeah.
Now these people are from the world of WWE. How are they this fucking bad? All their talent has washed away once they crossed over. Apparently they left that locker room. He says, Faust, it has been my a lifelong dream to win the AEW title.
Lifelong, huh? This title that's been around for what, 4 years?
A fucking lifetime dream, motherfucker. So he's in that diamond ring bullshit.
How come he got a special little vignette? Commander didn't. No, the other guys didn't. Just
because
it's like, hey,
I love it.
Tune into Dynamite to see Dustin. He might win this. Okay.
This is my favorite. That it's always I got one last run in me. Oh, could he do it? No, he can't fucking do it. Nick Wayne being interviewed, and he's told he's gonna have a sit down interview this week with JR and his mom, and he ain't thrilled about that.
I heard. I saw a meme that said. That said Kyle Fletcher is just Zach Gowen with 2 legs. Or Nick Wayne, I'm sorry. Nick Wayne, not Kyle Fletcher.
You know what? You're right. Both of them, you're right, to tell you the truth. I'll tell you what. His mom ain't too fucking shabby, though.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like, I'll be like Christian Faust.
Call me.
Fletcher Cox versus the guy who eats ass.
Yeah.
That's all they do. He go like this all the time. I'm like, all right.
Yeah, like Suit said, he did it once, got over. Now they just keep doing it. Whatever.
Yeah. So who cares about
3 jobber matches on the show now? Okay.
Yes, this is a problem now. Collision has become fucking it's pretty much you're watching for Dynamite.
Mm-hmm. You're waiting for the main event. You're just like, okay, I got to watch this so I don't miss on any possible storyline implications. Mm-hmm. But yeah, you're here to watch Miro.
Fast forward show. Yeah, it's going to be a fast forward show. That's the problem. Renee with the Acclaimed, and they tell Max, I enjoyed this. They tell Max, you need to learn how to talk to somebody. And they go,
you got to work on your relationship skills.
Yes. And they go, tell Renee something nice. Say something nice, complimentary.
Mm-hmm.
And she comes back and he goes, Renee, so how are your oral sessions? And she goes, and she yelled, what a jerk. Fucking yelled.
She's like, idiot.
Yeah, idiot. What fucking idiot. And I write, she's offended?
That was the name of her podcast.
Oral sessions. Fuck you. And here's the thing. I go, maybe there's something I don't know. I go to the podcast, Faust.
It's just called Sessions, though.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It's the last time there was a show was when Smart Sports had one, too.
Oh.
She hasn't done a show in fucking a while.
Oh,
I think
it was April.
It might be April.
And
I'm like, fuck. All right. I love the famous people that think, I'll just do a fucking show.
Yeah.
And it's fucking, they can't fucking do a show. Thank you, Mick Foley.
Mick Foley's been around for a year and he's already got 9 best of episodes.
I'm like, you just don't want to fucking do it. Then don't do it. But yeah, there is no more fucking, the Sessions is sitting there. She probably went through that roster and said, all right, there's nothing else.
Mm-hmm.
April 20th, I wrote it down. April 20th, another failure.
Oh, 420.
There you go. Mud Pie's group comes in talking shit to them.
We want a taste of the titles.
They want the 3-way. I guess that's why they won a fucking match. So now they get a fucking title match.
Right. And then
like you need another person.
Caster says you can taste these nuts.
Oh, fuck.
So if you want to watch this match, make sure you set your DVR. Battle of the Belts.
That's Battle of the Belts. I'm like, Faust, it's on after Collision is on?
Mm-hmm. 3
Jesus
hours.
fucking
It's
Christ,
a 3-hour
man.
collision, basically.
They don't have enough fucking shows. They have to have Battle of the Belts now. Sky versus Statlander for the TBS title.
So a little bit more makeup on Sky Blue. So I'm like,
And
okay,
she's
this isn't really a jobber match, but I mean, we know who's going to win, but at least it's someone else, that's
yes,
they're
two
trying to
people that
build,
you know. Yeah. So she pulls her hair, Statlander's to the corner, and she's like, "This isn't you. What's going on? This isn't you." Fuck. She's like this isn't you.
Sky Blue 12-12, by the way, getting her title.
12-12 after they've given her all these like latest wins. 12-12,
back to 500. Well, she lost.
Yeah,
now she's back under.
Yeah, well, there you go. There's the end of the match, ladies and gentlemen. Willow comes to help afterwards, but because she don't want Statlander's hand.
Yeah, Statlander's trying to be nice.
But she's fine with Willow.
Yeah. Willow's like, "Don't worry, Stat. I got this." Okay.
I got my retarded friend right here. She's fucking this guy who has 2 legs.
Speaking of, Fletcher Cox wants a match with Omega. That was the next segment. So it's kind of funny how it blended. It went straight from Sky Blue to Fletcher
Cox. I didn't even write it down. The Rush Group promo.
Yeah, I forgot. It's been a while.
You get the horns. Hey, shit. They were kidnapped. They were in fights.
Yeah, I guess they're done. They're done escaping from kidnappings and murders in Mexico, and they're coming back. And yeah, they mess with the bull, get the horns, and then they do a 4-way shield pose. So I'm like, wow, some real original stuff in this segment. Real original.
I was laughing because they go up here, Faust, not down here.
Yeah, but it's 4 fists side by side, just 3.
Yeah, 4 instead of 3. Keith Lee versus one of the Beverly Brothers.
Turbo Floyd.
This guy makes me laugh. He makes me laugh when I see him.
He does look so 80s. Yeah, we've seen him before.
Yeah, old Turbo Floyd is what I wrote down. He does because he's got the balding mullet, the skullet.
Mm-hmm. You'd see this guy in Superstars back in the day. Yeah, or early episodes of Raw. You would see this guy on probably.
Yeah, and he's doing this and spinning around and fucking like he's almost doing Macho Man shit. I'm like, it's fucking funny. And then like the fans cheering the opponent, no, why? You cheering him? I love it. It's stupid. So he gets killed. Miro promo, Faust.
Mm-hmm.
I like this.
Yeah.
Saying how his wife is here and she's going to be after the spotlight because she's getting all that she wants, the glitz and the glamour for herself.
She craves the attention.
Then, yes, and but he's going to take everybody out who she's going to, and he pulls in Andretti.
Yeah.
And just throws him to the floor.
This is the promise of the Redeemer.
So he's just going to kill everybody who she talks to.
Yeah.
Oh, man. I saw that ringside news. She said, Miro said he'd kill her if she fucking opened up a fucking OnlyFans or divorce her, or what, like that. Oh. And I'm like, she already has one for one. But I guess maybe she doesn't show tits or maybe asshole. Not. And it's all like scantily clad. I go, we've seen it all.
Right.
She's accidentally showed it on fucking Instagram Live. Remember she was in bed and her nipple was out?
Yeah.
Yeah. It was like, yeah, fucking. And then she flashed the camera dressed as an elf once. Her ass. It's like, she's begging to fucking show her pussy. Please look at my pussy. Please. I want you to see my asshole. I've seen these other pictures of her where she's like getting like water splashed on her and she's bent over and like you see her meat and everything. It's wild. Promo of Mystico versus Rocky Romero, Faust. Is
big
this Sin Cara?
It sure is.
It is. Okay.
The original. Not our Sin Cara.
Not ours.
The
original
no
tattoo.
Sin Cara.
Yes. So here's why I laugh at this promo. Faust, how often did they mention how tough this Mystico was?
That's so great.
And that was the problem with him, that he dislocated a finger,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, no mas, no mas. He wanted fucking out of that match.
Fragile. It must be Italian.
Or
My
Del Rio
finger
fucking
hurt.
yelling at him. It was Del Rio, right?
Del Rio started beating the shit out of him. Remember that? He was fucking pounding piss out of him. Brian versus Christian, Faust. This goes on for a fucking ever because it's just going to be, it's a fine little match, whatever.
Nice little match. They're just kicking out of each other's finishers towards the end. And then Brian's trying to put the label lock on, but he can't because he injured his arm.
Mm-hmm.
And then Big Cass distracts the ref. Well, what?
Christian
what
wins.
The fuck did I write? Yeah.
Here you go.
Okay,
but a big bang, Christian wins. Yeah, there you go.
Oh,
okay.
Jesus, I think it's supposed to say while Starks hits Brian with the belt.
There you go. That too.
There you go. Everybody brawls. Edge comes out and he spears Nick Wayne at the end.
Okay. Very good. Now, Michael, where's my other phone, by the way? Because it's right behind my other phone. I have half my notes on the other phone because I was watching the end of Dynamite.
Notes on your work phone.
And I had to put note on the work phone, so I'll go through. So that is our Freebird section, ladies and gentlemen. That is everything you need to hear, unless you want to hear more. If you want that, you go patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. Or if you're already on our Patreon, why don't you go to the video tier and you can see some wild shit. We have a good time on this nonsense. Faust got a whole new studio, so you guys have to see what it looks like.
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to spill the beans here, Faust. I don't want to tell everybody how it is. But, they have to see the craziness that's going on over there. That's it. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia. See you over there.
We gave you that shit for free.
Yeah, well,
maybe,
I guess that he's gonna.
Maybe his
mom's gonna be blind.
Maybe his mom has hazel eyes, and he was lying.
That would be funny. That would be fucking funny. Like she has blue eyes, and he said that, so then he doesn't murder.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the end of your fucking show, ladies and gentlemen. We're fucking done here. It's a nice fucking bullseye hour for everybody here. Check us out every week. We do this religiously, Faust, religiously, and maybe we'll even have another show now with. You know what? There's your NXT review, Faust.
Oh, I don't know if he watches. I don't think he watches NXT.
No, well, he would be paid to watch it. I'm not making him watch Raw. There you go.
Right.
It would be he's got to do like Rampage and that or something. So it'll be we'll figure it out if he even wants to do it or not. But he's got to find somebody to bounce off of though, because he's best when he's doing like the shit we do with the cracking jokes and stuff. He can't. I don't want a fucking straight report. We don't need that shit. Yeah, I need him as queer as Max. Fuck this. So, all right, kids, we're out of here. Patreon.com/Lingus Mafia is where you're going to find everything. And, of course, TikTok. Everything is at Lingus Mafia. X, Twitter, whatever you want to call it. It is all there. Faust, when you hear these kind of things, all you got to do is think to yourself and go, my God, that is a perfect wrestling podcast.
Well, let's not put our foot through a Van Gogh, people. That was great.